business nostalgia trip, and this is a special one. This is because it's the end of November and it's the end of my Movember campaign, and it's a special treat that I teased earlier on at the start of the month. We're going to be doing Super Mario Brothers on the NES, and and there are no words.
Get that moustache in nice and close.
And yeah, I'm going to do that. When there's not a carrot.
Mama Luigi! Mama Luigi!
So, it's me! It's Mario!
It's me, Luigi! Luigi! Wah!
So yes, we got special hats here. Sorry,
Mama
like
Luigi!
a hat for your car.
No, I've got this, this hair's good enough for me.
And yeah, let me show you. This is pretty much the final result.
It's delicious!
It's actually really good, isn't it? It's like a Mona Lisa.
It's better than I expected actually. And
Mama Luigi.
Well, if Liam Gallagher watches this video, your moustache is better than his.
sorry, Liam.
Fuck you, Liam.
So yeah, I'd like to thank everyone who's donated money to me, especially guys like Joysticks who I've never met in like real life. So yeah, that feels good. Thank you.
He's a good follower, isn't he? He's always
good.
He's a good man.
He does good
He's
videos.
a good man.
Alright, we're gonna so try 2-player. Can I?
No, you need 2 pads then. That's annoying.
Do we only have one?
Yeah.
Right.
We'll see how far we can get. It's the only way.
Why not?
We can't go back now, mate.
Start. There we go.
Start. There we go.
Ooh, this is the same age as us.
Oh wow.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, 60.
Silence, Bremner.
Oh. No.
Oh!
You can't go back.
We have to go back.
Okay.
You enjoying that, Carrot?
So,
Cheers, Dave.
one of the things I wanted to ask people is, how do you play Mario? As in, like, I've seen people who, you know, like charge for it and run, and me personally, I have to explore it. Every pipe I have to check if I can go in it, and I just have to, if I see like a block, I have to, you know, jump up and hit it and see what's in it. Like,
I think that's where me and you were similar stuff, and we're talking about Hitman, weren't we?
yeah.
You sort of have to go round the whole game, just see where everything else out. You just have to. Move that to Stefan there, Dave. That's all I can.
I think everybody's played Mario at one
I think
point.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. First time I actually played this one was the Super Mario All Stars game.
Oh, right, okay, on the SNES.
Yeah. I actually played Super Mario World. That was my first Mario game. And then they released Super Mario All Stars. And that had Super Mario Brothers 1, The Lost Levels 2 and 3.
Oh, there was some kind of weird naming thing.
Yeah, in Japan, Lost Levels was 2, and they decided that, like over here, in the Western world, we couldn't take the Lost Levels, so they released a different game, Super Mario Brothers 2 over here, which was like a reskin of a game called, is it Doki Doki Panic?
I think so, something like that, yeah.
And so people say it wasn't a true Super Mario Brothers game, but I found out recently Miyamoto had more to do with that than the Lost Levels.
Alright.
Yeah, like they sort of like the vertical. Ooh,
Oh!
Mini Mario.
it's a bit cheap. Super Mario, I'll have you for that. Oh, I'm gonna go up here.
Yeah, glitcher.
Yeah, no, this is it's a legitimate.
Murphy.
Yeah, look at this.
Ah, welcome to the Time Walk, yeah.
Oh, World 4, here we go.
He looks a bit more Asian than what he normally does, doesn't he, Mario? In this one. He was a little bit though, doesn't it? It's not racist, I'm just saying he's a bit tanned. Like
a bit tanned?
You know, he does, doesn't he?
I think it's the limited palette of the NES.
Ah.
Was he called Mario in Donkey Kong?
It was called Jump Man.
That's it.
Venus flytrap.
Oh, cock bags. Brenda,
What?
you're enjoying that, Carrot?
So I was just going to add though, with games now, the fun, I don't know why, because I don't agree with this, but the part of games used to be, the fun part, was just completing it. Whereas now I think they finally realised the people like me in this world, like I mentioned GTA 5 again, you know, if you fail a mission, you do not go back to your hospital or whatever, you can click retry, and it'll retry you from your checkpoint. And you know what the more funny about that thing is, Stefan? If there's one bit where I think I was somewhere random, like in some sort of building where it was like a Facebook mockery place, you can think, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try punching someone in here and just doing something. And if you fail it, it goes, retry. And you can start in there again. You think, you know what? I'm going to see what it's like to punch this person in the face, or see what it's like to try and nick this, or tackle this police officer. And it just makes it a bit more fun rather than the fun part. Is, no, if you don't pass, mate, you have to go back to the beginning. You have to drive there, see Roman, play a game of darts, and then you do it again. But it's just, it seems they seem to have changed it a bit, don't they? Like this is pretty challenging.
They have
If that makes
streamlined.
sense.
Bitch.
They have, yeah.
There used to be an emphasis on the difficulty of it rather than the fun aspect of it. Whereas I think I like it when games just emphasise, you know what, this mission's quite fun, enjoy it, do what you want to do. You can retry it as many times as you want, or skip it if you want to do, if you don't want to do
And
this.
then go over the top again.
Ah. I don't know. That's
I
just,
know, you're right. It's just, can't you hold the B button down to run?
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about though. Like, it's something I never do. Because, like, I just like my own leisurely pace, just sort of exploring and looking for things in it. That's sort of like my deal with Mario. And yeah, when I watch videos of people playing it and they just charge through it like it's, you know, like Sonic.
Yeah, it's like speedrun. But to go back to your comment there, Mr. Browner, I don't know. There's a part of me that kind of likes the fact if you fucked up, you got to start again. There's a bit of me that does that. Just, I don't know. There's just a part of me that's like that.
Oh.
yeah. But no, not when it goes to drive to letter M, start the mission.
Yeah. But games are a lot more expensive, and you know, nowadays, and
Yeah.
different kettle of fish compared to this. You know, with this kind of game now, you know, you had to you couldn't have as much on a disc or a whatever. They'd have a looker. So you know.
Look.
Skills. Dave, skills.
Skills.
You and that green, that just because he's wearing the better red one.
Everybody likes Luigi, really.
I figured I probably should be running and to get. That's probably why I never get really high on the poles.
Yeah, on the poles.
See, I nearly died.
I think I'm talking like I'm some sort of game expert, but I'm not Dave.
No, you're fine.
I just think that it used to all be based on difficulty. That if you get this far, it's gonna be rock solid. You really need to what you're gonna do, or you're gonna die. Whereas I think there's some game, I mean, as a kid, we used to really struggle with, you know.
Yeah. No, but that was the whole
it.
point. They had to.
Yeah.
They had to do as much as they could.
Because they didn't have the programming to do the.
Well, they just didn't have the space, did they? So,
yeah.
What a dick. Why didn't throw all that shit?
What's he throwing it? Flies.
The hammers.
Oh.
I want to be Big Mario. There we go.
Eat that mushroom. Mushrooms are good for you. Do you like more raw mushrooms, Dave? I like raw mushrooms.
No, I'm not a big fan of mushrooms. I've seen you nicking mushrooms in Sainsbury's.
Oh, that's funny. So that Dave was walking around Sainsbury's and he saw me nicking mushrooms, and that was the story over really. I was eating a mushroom out of my bag, wasn't I, Dave?
You were.
If you've never had raw mushrooms, peel the skin off a raw mushroom and eat it, and then eat the mushroom. Nice.
And that's culinary tips from Carl Bremner.
Not as nice as the carrot though, is it, Stefan?
Sorry, this is one of those games where you have to really concentrate.
Okay.
But this feels really good.
Oh no!
Oh,
Is that game over?
Yeah.
Well, if that was
Wow.
GTA 5,
See, that's quite-
retry.
That's quite cruel, really, isn't
That
it?
was cruel.
But there we go. Back to World 1-1. That's, yeah, I got to World 5.
You did
by
well.
skipping most of the game.
You did very well.
Yeah, I'm impressed, Stefan.
But yeah, literally, that's the first time I played this game in...
Surprised you remembered so much. I forgot about the whole going through levels.
Yeah, when I was playing, I'm like, wow, yeah, I'm actually remembering this stuff. That's not me, by the way.
Oh, right.
It hasn't skipped back to me.
Oh, right.
It just plays. I always loved this bit.
I thought it was you actually playing and it was
you know-
not the proper game.
Yeah, you know, we have games where if you leave it, it goes into a demo
Yeah.
mode. They've done it so like the title screen turns into the demo mode, which
Ah,
is cool.
it's not the same one over and over either by the looks of it.
No, he plays like a dick every time. It's the same thing.
Never lasts long.
To make it look really hard, like if you do really well in the game.
It's
Not the
must
pro.
be the AIs who programmed him.
Yeah.
85.
85?
But yeah, what I wanted to say is it feels good until I died. When you play some other games from the era, it's amazing how much they figured out with this game from day one.
Yeah, they did.
Like the way it moves,
How
and
you jump.
controls, and like it
Yeah.
just feels so solid, and like feel like you've got a lot of control, and it's great. Yeah, so I came to it later for the All Stars game. My favourite one from that was number 2 actually. You know
Yeah.
because I think it's because I played Super Mario World first. That was my first Mario. So like games like this one and 3 were like sort of past for Super Mario World built on what came before. So when you went back to these ones after playing Super Mario World, it was like lesser versions in a way. I mean, I really liked 3 in this one, but like 2 was weird. We should do 2.
If I can find it cheap.
If we can get 2.
If I can get
even
2.
if it's like
Well,
just the
someone give it to you,
All-Stars.
Dave. Maybe. Any viewers?
Yeah, we'd like to play that. I'd love to go back to that game because it was just so weird, and you could play as like 4 characters, including Peach, which they've only just decided to start doing again, which is finally.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've rambled on. Does anyone else want to go?
No, I'm cool, man. I'm cool.
That was Super Mario Brothers. Apologies if my playing was not as good as you've seen elsewhere.
That wasn't bad actually, I dare say.
I dare say.
Yeah.
I dare say. I must admit, this hat is actually cutting off the circulation to my brain.
Put it back
You got a
on,
big
Dave.
head.
I have a massive
This
head.
fits me really
Oh,
well.
you big fat head, you. Can't you loosen it up?
No.
Where'd you get that from?
Mama Luigi.
I've got one of them.
I hope it got lots of spaghetti!
What's that toaster one as well?
You're going to ruin another video.
Oh, yeah.
We'll wrap it up.
All toasters.
Toast.
Oh, toasters, toast.
Oof. I've been Mario. And he's been Luigi.
Wah.
And he's been Carl. And
Leo.
Thanks for donating.
yes, thank you very much. It's made me feel good. And I've proved to some people I can grow facial hair. So in your faces.
He surprised me. It's better than that Liam.
Fuck you.
I'm taking over the show.